jar, she's got the spark, lighting up the screen, a vision so stark. With every click comes a brand new trick. She's the queen of the digital flick. Hey, 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 it's Twizzler's world. We're just rolling through it, girl. Hey, 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 she's the vibe, setting the tone, she's the drive.
Hello, so as you have seen from the title, I will be showing you my internship program here as a medical student in China. So I am studying medicine but in Chinese, and different schools have different internship schedules. So I am in my final year and I'll be graduating next year, 2025. So starting from the first row, which says 2024 July 15th to 2024 July 21st, we had our pre-job training and orientation. During that period, they taught us and revised our medical labs. We had different experiments and orientations per week. So they just reminded us of how to be a doctor, the do's and don'ts, our work ethics, and also how to perform surgeries, drapings, sutures, and all of that. So I was in group 2. That's from 2024 July 22nd to 2024 August 4th. So I was in group 2, or I am in group 2 rather. So from the second row, second column, which says Gandan Y. That was my first department. So I was in hepatobiliary and pancreatic surgery. So for my group, we are going backwards. So the second department I went to was in the third row, first column, which says Wei Chang Y. That's gastroenterology surgery. So the third department I went to is the blue part, which is Yingxiang. That is radiology or imaging department. So then we later went to emergency, which is Jijian. Then we went to ARCA, which is pediatrics department. Then we went to Chanka, which is obstetrics. In China, obstetrics and gynecology are separated because they're considered as different departments, because people that go for obstetric conditions and people that go for gynecology conditions are different people, but they both deal with the female reproductive system. So after obstetrics, I went to Fuke, which is gynecology department. Then I went to Shuiye Shenning, which is blood and nephrology or hematology department. And then I also went to, during these two periods, you see that there are two names in each department. Because we were there for 2 weeks, we go to each department for 2 weeks, so we have to share 1 week per department if they have two names there. So hematology and nephrology, we spent 1 week in each department. Then I later went to neuro, internal medicine, and endocrinology, which is Shenne Ine Fenmi. Then after that, you see this part that says 2024 November 25th to 2025 January 5th. Yeah, so it says 社会实践, which means community practice. We need to go to residential places. They have something called like clinics, I think, that you attend to people that live in that particular residence. But for our class, the international students didn't go with the Chinese, because we go for internship and we learn with the Chinese. So we didn't participate in this because we don't really need it. So instead, we asked if we could add other departments that are not on the list. So during this period, we spent 1 week in each department. We went to dermatology department, otolaryngology department, which is ENT, dealing with the ears, eyes, and nose. Then we went to rehabilitation department, infectious diseases department, and also our last department will be anesthesiology department. So after January 5th, we'll resume learning with the Chinese, which means that I will start from 2025 January 6th to 2025 January 26th. It's for 2 weeks. I will be in Xiaohuanei, which is gastroenterology internal medicine. So after that, I will go to cardiology internal medicine, which is Xinei, and then I will go to respiratory internal medicine, which is Huxinei. Then I will go for community practice, which is Serchu. That's why we didn't want to go for that, because we will still go for community practice in residential places. And then my second last department is neurosurgery and urology, of which we'll spend 1 week per department. That is Shenwai, Minyao, or Shenwai Minyao. And then after that, my last department is orthopedics and thoracic surgery, which is Guke and Shengwai. So you see that they have colors. In China, we have 3 major departments. I heard from home, my friends that are studying medicine at home, I think somebody told me maybe they have like 6 major departments or 5 major departments. I'm not sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But for China, we have 3 major departments. That's why they are colored yellow, green, and blue. And each department, we are supposed to write a medical report, of which the school gives us books, and we need to write a medical case of each patient, at least 1 or 2 medical cases in each department. And because I learn in Chinese, I write in Chinese, but the hospital gives us medical cases in Chinese, so it's not like you're just writing from out of the blues. You see what you're writing. So at the end of our internship, we're going to submit those books to the school, and that's what will get us marks for our final graduation points in order for us to graduate. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me on my Instagram or just in the comment section or anything like that. I hope you found this information helpful. And if you're thinking of studying in China, some people don't like to it's quite draining to think that you're going to study medicine in Chinese. But from my experience, my personal experience, I can't complain much. The only thing is that you have to study twice as hard. You have to translate your work, you have to study it in English and Chinese. But we have our exams in Chinese, then you answer it in English. So you have to know the exam keywords and all that. So you have to study really hard. So for me, I can't complain because I have that mindset of I need to work twice as hard, but different people have different experiences. And in my own opinion, I think after studying Chinese for 6 years, I think Chinese is really simple. I mean, it only has pinyin and characters, so that makes the work easier. Unlike English, that will just have like a really long medical sentence or word. But Chinese is very straight to the point. For example, like these departments, it says R-ka, for example. R is a child, and car is just department. Or maybe, let me say, the first one, the yellow part that says Wei Chang Wai. Wei is stomach. If you know that and the anatomy of a human in Chinese, you know that Wei is stomach. Chang is the colon, the intestines, and then Wai, they just mean, it's the abbreviation of saying surgery. So it's Wei Chang Wai, which is gastroenterology department. See how long that is in English, So yeah, because I learned my medicine in Chinese, some things, like when I went home for a holiday last year, there's some things that I need to think when they tell me, because I know them better in Chinese. Or maybe if they do say it in English, I have to think about it in Chinese, But either way, life, you just need to work hard in life. in whatever you're doing. So if you enjoyed my video and you found it helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, different schools have different internship schedules. Bye.